The gender pay gap at the Italian Open has fans speaking out. We look at the numbers and look ahead to when women will be paid the same as men. Oh, and Madrid apologized. We're approaching weekend 1 in Rome. We recap Thursday's action and look ahead to the can't-miss matches on Friday. The break starts right now. Hey everyone, I'm Andrew Guy, and you are watching The Break. After Modelgate, Cakegate, and women's doubles final gate in Madrid, fans became more aware of the gender disparities in pro tennis, which then led fans to the realization that women are paid considerably less than men at the Italian Open. And before we get into that, we should mention that Madrid issued this apology for not allowing the champions or finalists to speak after the women's doubles finals. It was revealed that the decision was made after the players and fans complained about the women being treated unfairly in Madrid. Victoria Azarenka, the women's doubles champion, was one of the most outspoken voices on the issue throughout the tournament. Now we're in Rome, and the conversation has shifted to prize money. The total prize money for men is $8.5 million, while the prize money for women is only $3.9 million. This isn't the only combined tournament that pays women less than men for the same amount of work. Dubai, Cincinnati, and the Canadian Open are a few other combined ATP WTA events that pay women a lot less. The draws are the same size, they both play best-of-3 matches, and the tickets are sold by session, not by individual match, so why the pay discrepancy? Ben Rothenberg put together this chart which illustrates the Rome pay gap and the fact that the gap has actually been growing in recent years. Now, some make the case that women's tennis pulls in less money than the men's tennis. It's true that WTA earns less than the ATP, and that could be a reason behind the lower prize money pool. But then why is it that some tournaments are finding ways to pay women equally? All 4 majors, Indian Wells, Miami, and even Madrid provide equal prize money. If they can do it, can't all the tour events find a way? It was recently announced that in 2025, the prize money in Rome will be equal for men and women, but that decision wasn't made by the tournament or even the Italian Tennis Federation. The only reason they'll be paid the same is because of a woman named Elena Goitini, a big bank CEO who provided the tournament with the funds to pay women equally. Angelo Benaghi, president of the Italian Tennis Federation, was quoted saying, "We're talking about 8 million euros for each event. We can make this big leap because the first female CEO of a big bank in Italy has provided us with the necessary resources." That big bank is Banca Nazionale del Lavoro, or BNL, the main sponsor at the Italian Open. It's definitely a move in the right direction. So, what do you think? Is lower pay justified by lower revenue on the women's tour, or should events find ways to pay the pros equally? Let us know down below. Can't wait to hear your thoughts. All right, more matches are in the books, and the seeded players are taking the court. Let's head to Rome for your Day 3 update. Coco Gauff and Victoria Azarenka looked sharp in their first match in Rome, both grabbing straight set wins to move into the last 32. Taylor Townsend got a huge victory over third seed Jessica Pegula. She'll face Wang Zhiyu for a spot in the round of 16. Over on the men's side, JJ Wolf was the lone American advancing today. Fellow Americans Mackie McDonald and Maxime Cressy lost in their first round matches. Looking ahead to Friday, Jannik Sinner kicks off the action as he takes on Thanasi Kokkinakis. Stan Wawrinka and Grigor Dimitrov will play each other for the 13th time. Stan leads the head-to-head 7-5. This will be their first meeting in over 3 years. Novak Djokovic will take the court for his 5th clay match of the season against Thomas Echeverry. The women's draw features top-seeded Iga Swiatek taking on Pavlyuchenkova. Ons Jabeur and Paula Badosa will battle for a spot in the 3rd round. Elena Rybakina, Bianca Andreescu, and Maria Sakkari will also take the court on Friday. Live coverage from the Italian Open begins daily at 5 a.m. Eastern right here on Tennis Channel. I'll see you tomorrow.